fire in every one of us. Some smother it, afraid of what it might reveal. Others fan the flames, reckless, letting it consume them. And then there are the few who master it, control it, harness it. We live in a world where fear is a currency. They'll try to buy your silence, your surrender with it. But let me tell you something. Fear is the most honest thing you'll ever feel. It's raw, it's primal. It's a voice in the dark whispering, "You're not enough." And maybe, at some point, you weren't. I wasn't. I've been broken, beaten, left in the gutter with nothing but my anger and my guilt. I've had the weight of my failures chain me to the ground, screaming that I'd never rise again. But I did. You know why? Because pain is a damn good teacher. It sharpens you. And the scars you carry, they're not weaknesses, they're your armor. They tell the world I survived. So if you're sitting there, doubting yourself, thinking you're too broken, too scarred, too far gone, listen to me. You're exactly what this world needs. The world doesn't need perfection. It doesn't need knights in shining armor. It needs people who've crawled through hell and come out the other side, still fighting. They'll tell you to follow the rules, to play it safe, to keep your head down. But the truth is, the ones who change the world don't follow the rules. They break them, they rewrite them, they burn the old ones to the ground and build something new from the ashes. You don't need anyone's permission to be who you're meant to be. Screw permission, screw waiting. The time to act isn't tomorrow or next week, it's now. Right now. And yeah, you'll make mistakes. You'll fall flat on your face. People will laugh, they'll point fingers and say, "I told you so." Let them watch as you get back up again, because every time you rise, you remind them of what they're too afraid to do. The shadows you're running from, stop, turn around, face them. Look your demons in the eye and say, "I'm still here." Is that all you've got? Because when you embrace the darkness, when you stop running from it, you take its power away. You become the one thing it fears. Someone who doesn't flinch. Someone who doesn't break. You think you need to be perfect to make a difference. You don't. Heroes aren't perfect. Heroes are people who keep going when the odds are stacked against them. When the world says, "Stay down," they say, "Watch me get up." This isn't about being a saint. It's not about being clean or polished. It's about being real. About fighting for something that matters, even when it costs you everything. They'll call you crazy, dangerous, unhinged. Wear it like a badge. The people who change the world have always been a little insane. It takes madness to believe you can fight against the tide and win. So let them doubt you, let them mock you, and then prove them wrong. The road ahead isn't easy, it never is. You'll lose people, you'll question yourself, you'll stare into the abyss and wonder if it's all worth it. But here's the thing, the abyss stares back. And when it does, you tell it, "I'm not afraid." Because fear doesn't control you. Pain doesn't define you. You're stronger than you know, braver than you believe, and capable of things that would terrify the people who doubt you. You are the fire. You are the storm. You are the shadow and the light. The world doesn't need a hero in shining armor. It needs a warrior with scars. Someone who knows the cost of the fight and chooses to fight anyway. So rise, not because it's easy, not because it's safe, but because it's who you are. Because somewhere, someone is waiting for you to show them that it's possible, that they can rise too. Please take this short break from your video. We know how important the videos are to you. Support the channel by purchasing a Inspired Network hoodie. or Inspire Network coffee cup. Enjoy the rest of the video. We live in a world that likes to watch. People sit behind screens, pointing fingers at everyone else's chaos, feeding off it like vultures circling a dying beast. Hell, I've seen it up close. The rot, the indifference, and the cold, hard truth. Nobody is coming to save you. No knight in shining armor. No easy answers. But that's the thing about rock bottom. It's the perfect place to build something real. You think pain is your enemy. It's not. Pain is your goddamn teacher. It's the voice that tells you, get up, fight back, keep breathing. Every scar I've got tells a story, and none of them are pretty. Broken bones, shattered trust, blood spilled on Gotham streets. You think that was enough to stop me? Not a chance. Because when the world pushes you into the dirt, you don't stay down. You claw your way out. You don't wait for a miracle. You become one. You know what they don't tell you? Courage isn't born in comfort. It's forged in hellfire. It's staring your demons in the eye and saying, not today. It's watching everything you care about burn and still finding a reason to fight. I fought monsters, real ones. Men who tear apart families for a quick buck. Cowards hiding behind their power. Maniacs who think chaos is a game. But the worst battles aren't fought with fists. They're fought in your head. The ones where the voice in the back of your mind whispers, you're not enough. You'll never win. That voice, it's a liar. Shut it up. You think being a hero means perfection? Bullshit. I've made mistakes, big ones. I've let people down. Hell, I've even hated myself for it. But here's the thing. Redemption isn't a gift. It's a fight. Every damn day you choose to be better. Not for glory. Not for applause. For yourself. And let me tell you something else. Fear. Fear is fuel. I felt it every time I put on the cowl. Every time I dive into the darkness knowing it might swallow me whole. But fear isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's proof you've got something to lose. And it's proof you're alive. People ask why I keep going. Why I risk it all when the odds are so goddamn bleak. And the answer is simple. Because somebody has to. So here's the truth. The world doesn't owe you anything. You're not entitled to success, happiness, or even peace. You've got to earn it. You've got to fight for it with every ounce of grit you've got. And when the world tells you no, you hit back harder. But remember this. Strength isn't about how much you can take. It's about how much you can give. To the people who need you. To the ones who can't fight for themselves. That's what makes you a force to be reckoned with. And don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Perfection is a goddamn lie. Start now. Start messy. Start scared. But start. Because if there's one thing I know, it's this. There's no justice without sacrifice. No light without the dark. No victory without the fight. So stop looking for an easy way out. Stop blaming the world for your scars. Take them, own them, and wear them like armor. Because the only way to beat the darkness is to become the fire that burns through it. You want to be unstoppable? Then get up, keep moving, and never ever let them break you.